Human existence is characterized by unavoidable need. We seek direction, worry over our daily survival, and manage hidden anxieties we hope no one ever sees. Tying personal security to social status or a bank account often leads to kubd, the internal tightness that occurs when those fragile material systems inevitably fail. The 99 Names of Allah address this vulnerability. They serve as a practical vocabulary for the psyche, pinpointing specific areas of human fragility. This framework relies on a direct correspondence. Every vacuum in the human condition meets a divine attribute possessing an unlimited supply of exactly what is missing. Understanding these names provides a structure for navigating modern pressures using ancient theological insights. When a career ends or a 5-year plan shatters, the internal compass feels broken. The path forward vanishes, and the resulting uncertainty feels like a dead end. This disorientation is a necessary starting point. That internal vacuum is what forces a genuine search for direction to begin. This is where Al-Hadi, the guide, and Al-Nur, the light, become relevant. They offer clarity precisely when the road is obscured. In this context, feeling lost is the prerequisite required to receive divine guidance. Economic anxiety is one of the heaviest modern burdens. We often live in a state of constant stress regarding the job market and the fear of scarcity. This involves a distinction between two concepts. Hiba, a gift that arrives unearned, while risk is sustenance that is already written for you, but must be claimed through action. As Arizak, the provider, God guarantees the supply. Claiming it requires ethical striving, modeled by Hajar's historical search for water in the desert. Retracing her steps today serves as a physical reminder that intense, persistent effort is the blueprint for how we are expected to pursue our sustenance. If God is the provider, why does extreme hardship and starvation persist in so many parts of the world? This lack of provision results from systemic human corruption and our collective failure to distribute resources with justice. While these populations face extreme physical trials, the test for the rest of humanity is the failure to act and rectify these imbalances. Understanding Arizak allows the focus to shift. You work with intensity and ethics, but the pressure of the outcome is lifted because the supply was already written. Beyond material needs, there is the private burden of guilt, those past mistakes that can secretly cloud a person's conscience. As-Satir, the concealer, is the attribute of the one who veils a million scandals. This name implies the active protection of human dignity from public ruin. This works with a tawak, the acceptor of repentance. Returning to God clears the internal residue of mistakes, lifting the weight that accumulates over time. Forgiveness in this tradition involves the total removal of the mistake's indignity, leaving the conscience clear. Internalizing these names shifts how we interact with the physical world and the people around us. Frustration often stems from expecting flawless perfection from jobs, relationships, and material things that were never designed to be perfect. God is As-Salam, the flawless source of peace. Unblemished serenity is found at the source, rather than in the flawed reflections of the material world. Attaching hope to the source of peace rather than its reflections provides the stability that material things cannot offer. The final stage of this theology moves from receiving these attributes to embodying them in our own behavior. Knowing As-Satir means concealing the faults of others. Knowing Al-Halim, the forbearing, means offering the same second chances we seek for ourselves. Mirroring Al-Jami, the uniter, involves actively bringing divided people together in an increasingly fractured environment. These actions lead to the concept of ihsan, the mandate to live as if you can physically see God. Al-Raqib, the all-observant, provides the anchor for this standard. Knowing that he sees you, even when you cannot see him, maintains the highest level of personal ethics. When the commander is known, the commands are easier to follow. Life's turbulence remains, but you are finally anchored.